So again, Lobster Lovers is the place to be. Let's thank Steve at Jordan's Lobster Farm. Woo! Thanks to all our guests. And we'll give you guys a little preview for next week. Next week, we're going to be at the Grandel Rehabilitation at 650 West Broadway in Long Beach. And we're going to be joined by the oldest living person in Long Beach and Long Island, 114-year-old Goldie Steinberg is going to be joining us on the show next week. And we're also going to be joined by the Long Beach Jazz Band and our two amazing vocalists, Alfred Mendez and Joey Suarez will be there. Alfred, you're looking... Hey, folks, how amazing was Alfred Mendez?
We're not on Broadway, it's a crime.
We are so blessed to have such an incredible talent. And Alfred, he just, for people who've never seen him sing, he puts on an incredible performance each and every week. So we're going to be there. And but anyway, we miss Anna tonight. She'll be back next week. But everywhere, we want to wish everyone a happy happy Valentine's Day. What's 10 more minutes? That's okay. You know what? Let's get a rock and roll for one more second. We have a controversial subject we want to talk about. We talked about before the show. Since we have a few minutes, one of the most famous news anchors, Brian Williams, is the #1 rated news anchor, and he's going to take several days of leave of absence for lying, embellishing, being at the Iraq War. There's also fabrication about Hurricane Katrina. Rocco, this is a very serious thing. Talking about the #1 rated newscaster on NBC, caught in two major lies. Can his credibility, his career be saved? Can he overcome these two lies that he's fabricated and that everyone is talking about?
I think my feelings on the matter, I went to school for journalism. That's what I graduated for out of SUNY Purchase. But in regards to what happened with Brian Williams, unfortunately, when you wear the hat of a journalist and a celebrity, it can be a little tricky sometimes, because not only is Brian Williams known for covering the news for NBC, but he's also part of segments for The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. They do a segment where they take his little sound bites and they turn them into rap songs. So basically he has like a greater expanded presence, not just as a newscaster, but as a celebrity as well. And I think that's part of why he let this happen, is basically he's trying to be something bigger than being a news journalist. And that's like the tricky thing with being a celebrity. Everybody embellishes, everybody wants to be something better than what they are. And unfortunately, in the case of Brian Williams, the problem with him is the fact that he let himself get caught doing this, basically. That was really what I feel is the testament to this, is that he let himself get caught by the Army when they published this in their newspaper, Stars and Stripes, and he got really embarrassing, not only for journalism, but also for the NBC network. So, I mean, whether he survives this is really a case of how the public's going to react. If the public takes this as seriously as, you and I do it, then I think that it may not work out so well for him in the end. But I mean, like I said, it depends on how the public is ultimately going to judge this. If they see this is serious, then he's going to not really survive much longer. If not, then he could probably have his credibility be damaged, but not completely, out of the loop. So that's just, my take on it as somebody who is trying to figure out the celebrity world, and also as, somebody who appreciates journalism very much, having been schooled in that. So that's just what I have to say.
Okay. You're very, very interesting. And